Terence Fisher directs American male pop star Pat Boone as the lead in an otherwise British cast for this 1964 horror comedy caper. The horror of it all. On that note, if you like the horror genre, check out a link in this video's description. It will take you to Horror Gang, a strong YouTube channel dedicated to the horror genre in film. Recent videos regarding the Fly Quintet and the Blob quasi-trilogy were terrific fun. Now, not long ago, I was raving about how much I like film director Terence Fisher. Even at the climax of his career, Frankenstein and the Monster from Hell is garishly nasty and viscerally wickedly memorable. I even recall I discussed a rather early Fisher credit with 1953 Spaceways, an overall admirable astronaut murder mystery piece. Recommendable for what it's worth. Though this title must be the odd one out. Smack bang in the middle of his career highlights, surrounded by the likes of the Gorgon, the Earth Dies Screaming, and Dracula Prince of Darkness, especially Dracula Prince of Darkness, how did the horror of it all even come about? Actually, apparently I was able to get some information regarding this. After 1962's The Phantom of the Opera, likely one of the most grueling and logistical productions of his life, Fisher left Hammer Studios to become a director for hire. This explains 1962's Sherlock Holmes and the Deadly Necklace starring Christopher Lee, which was produced for a German film company called CCC Productions. There we have it. And yes, of course, then we have the horror of it all, which Fisher was recruited for by its backers at Lippert Pictures. From what I can understand, this was meant to potentially ape off of the existence of 1963's The Old Dark House. William Castle had directed a contemporary remake of the 1932 The Old Dark House, and one which had been co-financed by Hammer Studios, funnily enough, along with William Castle's own production house. So it isn't sounding very good for Terence Fisher and the horror of it all. So how did I feel about the film itself? Oh, what the hell, barely over 70 minutes in length. This is a lot of fun. Come on. Come on! You just have to admire the enthusiasm of everyone on screen, relishing in their own gracious entertainment. No shame for cliche, just theatrical exuberance and charismatic bounce. I'm glad I watched it. It is fascinating to think what this film might have looked like if someone other than Fisher, namely someone less experienced than Fisher, had been credited as director. The film certainly has some finesse, although it does not manifest itself enough given the frankly constrictive functions of its frame narrative. Nevertheless, I feel a mild overall endorsement for the horror of it all coming on. Why the hell not? It's silly fun. Pop it on before you go to bed. You can't go wrong. Again, do check out the YouTube channel Horror Gang and have a great day, night, wherever you are.